Hello everyone, Railgan here. I had the pleasure of playing Maphacker on the European ladder around 5k MMR. Little Protoss Maphacker bro over here. And we're going to have a look at the game, mostly from his point of view, to kind of have a look. Is he really a Maphacker, or what is giving it away? Now, him looking at my main base while I'm going for one base speedling opener might be kind of a tell, but I mean, who knows? Maybe he's just placing his camera hotkeys, right? We're not going to be too quickly on to pull the trigger, right? We're just going to be an objective analysis of whether my opponent is map hacking in this game, right? So far so good, right? He's building a pylon, all is normal. He's looking at my main base again. I mean, sure. I wonder what he finds there. Oh, he builds a forge. I mean, that's okay. Maybe it's cannon rushing me, or maybe he just wants to expand defensively, right? It's normal, it happens. Sometimes the Protoss player just wants to take a chill pill and expand at home safely without a worry. He's not going to scout. I mean, if he doesn't scout, why not just build a forge and a cannon? Then you don't have to scout and you're still safe against everything, right? So let's not be too quick to pull the trigger here once again. We are going to have a nice little analysis of what's going on. So he's looking at my base again. Well, what does he see? Nothing, he just looks at the overlord that just hatched. Keeps looking. Saw that I'm building 6 zerglings right now, right? He looked at the larva, immediately builds that cannon. Puts the keeps a probe at the natural, I mean... Now he's checking. It's like, oh, okay, my opponent is expanding, but hey, I mean, could still be just a funny little coincidence, right? That he's looking over there. We're going to keep looking, right? So it's now. What did he see there? Let's go back a little bit. He's so fast with the camera that I can barely keep up. Let's have a look at what my opponent exactly sees right there. He's looking. He sees the overlord. It's like, are there links already coming? No, it's just looking at the overlord. I mean, look, at this point, he looked right here where my links and overlord are moving out. Okay, it's a Maphacker, right? Like it's not, you cannot just coincidentally keep looking at places where my units are and where my buildings are in the fog of war. But I did not know that I'm playing against a Maphacker. But the moment I see the front of this guy's base, I realize it's a Maphacker, right? It's like, oh, okay, now let's look at the overlord. Where are the links? Oh, over there they're coming. Okay, position the probe, get ready to build the pylon. Oh my god, my opponent is going to be so pissed when I blind counter him. Like, okay, dude. Sure, I mean, like, he's not scouting. Maybe my early links are going to do a lot of damage to him. Yeah, he cancels, right? Now we're going to go ahead a little bit, right? There's not that much happening right now. We basically confirmed this guy's map hacking, but now we want to see how is he using the map hack to actually pull off the win in this game, right? So he gets a Stargate down, it's just macroing at home. I'm speeding the game up, like we don't need to. I mean, he's just like, he's checking, where are the links? How many drones does he have at the natural, right? We're not going to keep analyzing every little bit here. It would take too long. But my opponent is going for a Stargate. He keeps looking at my base. What really annoys me is this guy is in. I think it was 4.9k or 4,800 something is his rating. How can you play at this MMR, map hack this obviously, and not get banned? I mean, like, he walks out into the fog of war, like, where are the links? But I mean, that at this point I was like, well, I mean, it could still be a coincidence, right? Maybe he's just really on top of it, like he goes pokes and prods. That's normal, right? I mean, I'm poking and prodding as well. That's nothing that unusual. At this point, I was still like, I mean, yeah, it was a little bit iffy the way he opened. That's not really a thing. Like at this MMR, you don't really open that way. But then I mean, yeah, he sends the Void Ray directly on top of the Overlord, but that's still okay, right? I mean, this happens. He kind of knows where the Overlord is flying, so I wasn't sure I was playing a Maphacker. I was like, still a normal gameplay that people at this MMR just happen to do. Then he sends the Overlord, then he sends the Void Ray, right? We're going to go, I'm just gonna go back a little bit here. Because at this point, this is the point in the game where I thought, what the fuck? So I sent the Overlord in the bottom right corner. And you wouldn't really send your Void Ray down there because you need to defend your third base to hunt down a single Overlord that may or may not be there. But this guy aims the Void Ray, sends it down there, kills the Overlord, and then goes straight back to the next Overlord. Right, in a couple seconds he's gonna send it somewhere to the left side. We're gonna, yeah, there he's the next Overlord. So when he kills that Overlord, I'm 100% certain this guy is map hacking. Because the way this guy plays, oh, I even had the game muted, sorry for those of you who were missing the sound. The sound's playing in my head anyways. But the way this guy plays, I thought, this cannot be real, right? You cannot play so greedy, you don't scout, you randomly open with a fortune cannon, and then you have the star sense to find every Overlord that I'm hiding on the map perfectly. Because I know how long it takes the Void Ray to travel, right? So it had to be perfect. And then I was like, okay, let's see what can I actually make happen, right? So he sends his army out to attack the Zerglings, which he did not know were there. Annoyed me a little bit, and then I wanted to test him, right? So here's where I test him. I was like, is this guy actually map hacking? I want to know. So I'm morphing Banelings at the top left. He sends lone Archons. Now watch this. This guy is going to send his Archons ahead to the top left to kill a Baneling run by that he did not know was there. I was like, okay, so he knows, right? This guy knew exactly what I was going to do. Every movement that I make on the map, he's perfectly ready to counter. So if I attack him on two places at the same time, he will know. So I was like, how do I beat this? How do you beat a Protoss that is map hacking? Turns out it's pretty hard because here's another thing. I was just getting tilted. Like, I knew this guy's not playing fair and I didn't really want to play this game anymore. It's actually so annoying when you play against an opponent and you just know it's not a fair game. Because, he moves his entire army wherever I'm going to attack him perfectly. Now, the other issue is he might move his army there, but that doesn't make him a better player, right? His mechanics are not as good as they should be for this level. The map hack compensates his lack of skill, but it's so hard because he's always ready wherever I'm going to attack him. And he always knows when to retreat and stuff, because he knows where my army is going. He knows I'm not attacking him there, so he has literally 0 units positioned there. He does have cannons and shield batteries though. Yeah, but it's still like the mistakes that he makes. Well, he got up a really strong army, and I'm trying to push him back with lurkers here. I figured if I just even if he knows what I'm doing, I might be able to just out multitask him. But it's hard for Zerg to be aggressive when your opponent knows where you're going to attack him, right? He doesn't have to put units everywhere because he knows, okay, the Zerg is attacking me at the bottom. He sees there are no units up there. He just has to look at the minimap. So he always knows where I'm going. Now I'm going to the top. He pushes in at the bottom. Immediately he knows my army went away from there. And here I start losing too much, because the army that he has, the Archon Tempest Colossus, It's kind of annoying for me to deal with. I got some Vipers ready though. So, abduct, 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 abduct. Right, just get some abductions going. And I actually kind of clean him up here. Because I fully clean him up even. But the problem is my economy is really bad. I'm down to 3 bases where he is on 5. So I cannot keep up with his production. And I also have to deal with a high level of tilt. I mean, I walk out on the... Wherever I go now, his army is already waiting for me. I know he cannot move this quickly around over here. But before I even really show my army, he's already moving to this side of the map. And I'm trying to get some damage done. But in the end, I just know it's going to be a losing battle. Not only do I have to play a Protoss in the late game that has access to every tech, I also have to play a Maphacker. So yeah, I don't really have a good lesson here, guys. Don't Maphack. Thank you for watching. Tell me if you also played against a Maphacker. If you played against a Maphacker, ship me that replay.